send another email for the rest of the week.
I mean, you have to send one out every day.
That one I don't mind.
I don't want to talk about how many emails I send a day.
Go for it.
About anywhere from 50 to 100
Oh my god.
per day.
Why?
Because I have to send logging to my admins. I have to answer their questions. I have to empty the pending folders. I have to talk to the clients. Well, not the clients, but like the facility supervisors. I have to talk to the RPA vendor. I gotta respond to anything else that I get. So yeah.
So basically, your job sucks.
Yeah. It does. Which is why I'd much rather have Keaton's job.
No, you don't. I talk to the directors of the facilities.
So do I sometimes.
No, constantly. That's all I really talk to.
I mostly talk to site supervisors, area managers. I talk to region managers occasionally. I don't really talk to directors too often. Charlie, get out! Your sniffing is annoying. I mean, I did talk to a COO and a CFSO the other day.
Was that about the Bianca fiasco?
Yeah.
See, I'm over here just muting as many of the group chats that I'm part of as I can. Because, like, I'm still part of the Pam Health group chat, so that's muted.
I'll have to remove you from that. You just have to tell me, man.
Well,
I have that power.
There's probably a time when I'm going to be back in Pam Health.
Well, we don't know that because I won't be over it.
Oh, then yeah.
In the near future. So.
Your last thing you do should be to remove me.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna be doing a lot of fucker.
Okay. I'm part of the Spectrum team chat, even though I was never trained on it, and that just fell by the wayside.
Oh, interesting. Spectrum.
Yeah. Sounds familiar.
Well, that was originally going to be my backup account, and then I went on vacation the week that all the training was.
Don't they do internet provider stuff?
Well, Spectrum is an internet provider, but it's also a hospital chain. It was the one I got all pissed off about because they were demanding my social security number.
Yeah, that's kind of weird.
Yeah.
Like I understand if our side of the job is asking for the social security information.
Well, so the federal government passed a new law. Pretty much, like, if you contract your work out and you don't verify that the people doing the contract work are like legal, then you can also be hit with fines now. So expect more of it.
Yeah, I've got 3 accounts coming up.
Oh, and you've requested the most awesome admin of all time to be on there?
Man, I haven't been able to request jack shit. They just go, yeah, you're gonna have these people, and I'm like, oh, I see David and Claudia. That's it. That's the only people I really know.
Juliana.
And she's not going on to the new ones.
Oh. They're just not setting you up for success. So, my power went out yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
So I went to Academy and Half Price Books, as one does, and I picked up the Game Master's book of Random Encounters, because, there's probably chances at some point we will have random encounters, and the Game Master's book of non-player characters, so that like we can now go into more shops and stuff and have interactions in towns, and I don't just have to make stuff up on the fly because I'm not super good at that.
Mm-hmm.
So hopefully that will help our, some of our role play a bit. So
Cool.
I am excited about that. And then I got into an argument on Discord with a lady from the airsoft field that I used to work at about an event that I said wasn't going to happen. And then she called me a nobody who's talking out of my ass.
Mm.
So as one of the owners of the event, I officially revoked their, license to use that event series.
Nice.
Yeah.
Power move.
Yeah. It was very fun. My friend, who's also one of the owners, he's like, "Did you just revoke 878's use of killing fields?" I was like, "I did." And then I explained the situation. He's like, "We're probably going to give it back to him because that's like the only event that makes us any money."
Too
for
fucking
this.
bad.
Yeah.
If they can't respect you, they don't deserve it.
No. Well, the person who disrespected me has now been properly chastised.
Oh wow, that's not gonna do anything.
Yeah, but hey, I'm trying to get it back reinstated because it's another $1,500 worth of catering to do.
Mommy, look at Cora.
Like,
hurry before she stops.
Come on. Come on. I mean, I guess.
but so Kacie, do you have a backup character made?
Yeah.
Is it a twin? Is it Farrah's twin named Sarah?
No.
Okay.
No, it's I think the character's name is Fawcett.
Yes. Her name is Fawcett. No. Can I hand you that napkin, please?
Farrah's other sister, Fawcett.
Yeah. No. Let's see. What do I have? I have not properly leveled up, of course.
Right.
But I have a wizard. I have a druid, and then I have another paladin. So I have any of those that I could potentially use. Oh, and a cleric.
Okay. Cool.
So I have 4 choices.
Good. Mostly because I've seen a lot of things about, hey, there's a high likelihood characters will die, so
I told you.
yeah. Well,
I told you Tomb of Annihilation was not a walk in the park.
Well, yeah, but
I
we all have.
unintentionally TPK'd my party when I was running, and I literally kept the cat alone. Oh my god. Where? Kids.
Oh, Caden got like slapped by the cat with claws earlier, so I understand.
Kenna's like brushing her, but being aggressive about it.
She wants me to.
No, she doesn't want you to.
Look at her.
Yes, she wants you to brush her, but do it gently. Yeah, don't brush her butt. Like, right where her tail is at, don't do that. Okay. Anyway. Yes, yeah. Tomb of Annihilation is I mean, the name speaks for itself.
Right. So, just so you know, because of the way Tomb of Annihilation, it is designed to take characters from level 1 to level 10. And, I mean, the guide tells me that for our level characters, we should hold off on awarding XP until we enter a certain tomb.
Yeah, that's fine. Good girl. Good girl.
So, in our downtime, everyone did their shopping with Sam Schmorkel, Goblin Banker Bartender Extraordinaire, right?
walk. Yeah.
Yes, no, maybe. I don't know. Okay. I know Kida took the tome of something for her wondrous item.
It was like the Tomb of Leadership and something.
Yes.
It's a useless tomb after I read it.
Was it really? Do you want to take something else?
No, I'm just 22 charisma.
Okay. Osrick.
Do you even
Osrick,
use
sorry.
charisma as your?
I'm a
Wait,
bard.
well, I meant like for spell casting. Bards do use
I'm
their
a
charisma.
bard.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
class you were. I had to think about it for a second.
So,
what does Ostrich take?
He took the Belt of Storm Giant Strength. So that has increased my strength to 29. So
Nice.
my female dwarf, because we changed into women,
Yes.
is now like aggressively strong. Like if you need something strength wise, I got you. I got you. I have a +9 to athletics.
Nice.
And then my strength saving throw in general is +13. Anyway, Sam Schmorkel introduced us after remarking on, hey, weren't you two guys before and now you're ladies? Okay, cool, good talk. He introduced us to a retired adventurer named Sindra Sylvain. One thing we notice about Sindra has been resurrected from the dead. Let me back up. He sent us to the home of Sindra Sylvain, a retired adventurer and merchant. When we get there, a uniformed attendant leads us up grand staircase to the 3rd floor, then ushers us into a wood-paneled room with a fireplace, comfortable chairs, and a heavy table bearing goblets and bottles of wine. The darkly paneled walls are hung with maps and sea charts. Racks, shelves, and cabinets hold hundreds more rolled-up maps and charts. A person is in an overstuffed chair near the fire. You can't discern a gender because only the person's head emerges from under a heavy blanket draped over the chair. An embroidered hood and silver mask conceal the wearer's face. Even the person's dry, raspy voice provides no clue. Help yourself to wine and seat yourself, friends. I hope I may call you that. Also, I'm not going to do that voice anytime Sindra needs to talk because it hurts.
That's fine.
So, it is time to role play. I should probably find dice too. Oh, there's my bag. Well, I do have answers to questions that you may ask. But yeah.
Let me get my book and dice out.
Also, a bit of background. For the past several days, the talks of the streets and taverns have all been about the so-called death curse, a wasting disease afflicting everyone who's ever been raised from the dead. Victims grow thinner and weaker each day, slowly but steadily sliding towards the death they once denied. When they finally succumb, they can't be raised, and neither can anyone else, regardless of whether they've ever received that miracle in the past. Temples and scholars of divine magic are at a loss to explain a curse that has affected the entire region and possibly the entire world. That is funny.
I'm trying to eat.
I was like, you'll see what I sent in the messenger.
I think Kacie said she was trying to eat.
Huh?
I'm trying to eat a chicken tender, but Olivia keeps moving. No, this is mine. Would you like some?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. All you have to do is ask. Okay, hold on a second.
Did you make the chicken tender?
No.
Okay.
Looking for items right now with the item cards.
Okay.
That way I don't have to keep trying to figure out what to do.
Gotcha. So I'm just gonna say once again, that's why I love D&D Beyond, because everything is right there.
Well, I usually play in person.
I mean, they have a handy app on the phone.
Yeah, but whatever I'm playing online, and I'm on my phone or Discord.
Oh. I forget that not everyone's like at an actual computer.
Like, no, I have a computer. I haven't plugged in the headphones for the PC in ages, and I really like my Bose headphones.
Gotcha.
So I'm just like, oh well.
So have you ever seen a picture of my setup?
I don't think.
So I have an L-shaped desk, right? And I have two curved monitors mounted on one of those poles for my work computer. And then I just slightly turn, and then I have two more curved monitors for my personal computer. So like all day, every day, I just have 4 screens going at a time, plus my phone screen. So it's very comfortable. Like literally the only thing I have from work is the stupid little box. I was like, I'm not taking your monitors home. I'm not taking your keyboard home. None of it. I like it though. It's a mess right now.
Ready?
Huh?
No, I'm just saying I've got my items ready.
Oh, nice.
Even the tomb, I didn't know that was a card I had. Still useless. Can't use it for another century.
Oh, you used it already?
Yeah, that's how I got to 22 charisma.
Gotcha. Well, are there any questions you would like to ask Syndra?
I'll ask, what keeps you on this plane of existence?
Oh, I mean, I was resurrected by, a spell. It seems to be losing a bit of its potency. I really don't know how much longer I'll last. Clerics are no help. They don't know what's going on.
Hmm. What about you, Osrick? What do you think?
I think it's this death curse we keep hearing about. Osrick is going to go ahead and ask, like, do you have any idea what's going on? Well, my sources in the Harpers tell me that they've learned the cause of the death curse is a necromantic artifact called the Soulmonger. According to what the Harpers have heard, it's somewhere in Chult. This area we're in.
Okay.
The reason I don't want to ask too many questions, Keaton, is because like I'm staring at the answers to questions.
Yeah, I'm not too good at getting where we need to be going
Gotcha.
without like.
You're not the leader of the party.
No. Like, I'm inspirational. I'll give you a good morale boost, but don't expect me to help out with picking out where we need to be going, unless it's like in the heat of a moment.
Gotcha.
A tad useless.
I don't think you're useless. When the shit hits the fan, you can come take shelter with us.
Thank you.
Like, you're from Texas, so I assume you know how to shoot guns.
Don't think I've ever really shot a gun before.
Oh my god.
It's never popped up to be like a necessary thing to do.
Like,
And
do it for fun?
So you're telling me you've never had a family reunion or a family function or anything where you guys have gone, or well, if you lived out in the country, you've never just stood in your backyard and shot a gun at a can or a computer or anything?
no,
Toilet.
my family never did that. We were in the country, but we never did that.
That's weird. I thought all
Like,
Texans in the country did that.
No, I think most of the time what my family did was played on a trampoline or went out to the park, walked. We were a pretty vanilla white people
thing?
family. No, we weren't a redneck white family. We were just regular country family.
You live in Wise County.
Yeah, we had chickens.
Okay, so you know how to take care of chickens.
No.
Oh my god.
You're like the worst country person ever, Keaton.
I really am. Like, if you
how well do you
I'm
handle
out
the
in the
heat?
woods. Oh, I can handle the heat all day.
Okay, well then you're gonna learn how to take care of animals when the shit hits the fan.
Like, I can do outdoorsy stuff. Like, I can make a fire, pitch a tent, all that stuff. Camping shit I can do. Catch a fish, I can do that.
You don't know how to like run a perimeter guard or anything.
I mean, I can learn pretty quickly.
Okay.
I mean, I'm pretty useless when it comes to country stuff. I grew up on 185 acres, but we didn't use it, so.
You at least went through basic training for the army, though.
Yeah, I can breach a building and I can smack some motherfuckers, so.
Yeah.
I can make someone feel really bad.
Oh my god. Okay, Keaton can, well, I can hurt people's feelings. Keaton can help people.
Value. I can hurt their feelings.
You can help them with their feelings. Let's be honest.
Look. There is nothing more toxic than someone who gets into your inner circle through trust and getting your secrets. And then
is that what you're trying to do?
Secrets. No.
Okay.
I like you.
Okay.
Okay.
But I have done that.
I'm just mean to people. You're sly motherfucker, and James is just James.
I'm just patient. I'm a person who has fun.
James is
Shiny.
just the guy who's not allowed to talk about large portions of his life due to NDAs.
See, there we go. We've all got our problem.
I prefer to think of it as a strength.
I mean, I guess.
So anyway, Kacie, what you've missed is Syndra was an adventurer who died and raised from the dead.
Yeah.
Hit by the death curse, doesn't know how long they have, clerics are no help.
Yep.
A group called the Harpers have learned that the cause of the curse is an artifact called the Soulmonger, and it's somewhere in a place called Cholt.
Yeah.
Which, I don't know why I'm telling you this, because you have literally run this adventure for people.
I mean, granted, this was 5 years ago.
Okay. So it's not like you have the book sitting 10 feet away from you.
I do, actually.
That you've been perusing.
I have not been perusing yet.
Okay.
But I still remember. I mean, to be honest, my party did not get very far. We only had like 3 or 4 sessions. And most of it they spent arguing because I had one person who wanted to be very, very weird in particular and spend like 20 or 30 minutes arguing about how much gold we could fucking carry.
See, that's why I just give all my players bag of holding.
What? Your food? Where's your food?
Hi, Casey's mom.
Yes, no food. Stay here with Mama.
But yeah, so they literally spent forever arguing about the rules, and then I TPK'd them the next time. So I was like, you guys just shut the fuck up.
Did you ever run an adventure for them again?
Nope.
Okay. I can see why.
Yeah.
Do you have any questions for Syndra?
Leah played in this, actually. Leah was one of my party members.
Wow.
She was not one of the ones who argued, though. She was one of the ones who said, shut the fuck up and play.
Did you know she actually had nice things to say about you the other day?
Did she really?
Yeah, she misses y'all's all-female D&D sessions.
The one where my character was the best one? Yeah.
She was like, yeah, we used to have a group of all-female D&D players, and we had to stop because of reasons, and I miss it. And then she yelled at her kid.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, it was because people got COVID, and then people had plans all the freaking time. And they're like, well, I can't meet this week. Well, saying, well, you guys figure it out and let me know. And I'll tell you yes every single time. Except maybe like 3 whole weekends out of the year.
That's funny. And now there's Discord and we can play it online.
See, we tried online one time and no one could figure it out. And I could sense Leah's frustration. And I was like, you know what? It's probably best we don't try this again.
Gotcha.
But yeah. Anyways. I do miss it though. That's when I played my Viera Artificer.
I mean, you can always bring it back.
This is true. She was pretty cool.
Like,
very tragic backstory. Well,
my background character, or my backup character, is my favorite gnome wrecking ball from another campaign. I just had to accept that after 6 years, we're never playing that campaign again.
That's kind of how I feel about my other paladin. We just call her Captain That's not her real name, but we just call her Captain. That was her rank at the time. And no one bothered to learn her actual name or pronounce it right, so I was like, her name is Captain, just go with it.
Captain, my captain.
But we haven't played since 2018, so...
Yeah, I don't think y'all are playing again.
Well, no, because most of the people hate each other now.
Oof. Oof.
Yeah. Politics, and my ex-boyfriend got married, and his wife is like a she's like a drug addict / drug seller, and he won't admit it because he's in denial about it.
Oh. They
Or
just
he
all
does
go
know.
down after leaving you, huh?
Apparently. Olivia, did you just wipe your nasty mouth all over my blanket? How dare you? No, you
Grogu
cannot have my
vibes
drink.
from her.
What was
Bruh.
that, Keaton?
I get Grogu vibes from Olivia.
Everyone, so Leah and Taylor call her a hobbit.
That also makes sense because she's very food motivated half the time. I notice. Like she'll eat, try and steal food.
Very much
So we're here.
Ew, she did wipe her mashed potatoes all over my blanket. I love this blanket. I got it from Target. How dare you? Ew. That's gross. Now I have to wash it.
Oh no, you have to do laundry.
God, I gotta do laundry too. I gotta do laundry before tonight's over.
I do laundry 2 to 3 times a week.
So do I. I just hate washing blankets because then they're not as soft as they were before.
Feel that.
And if you use fabric softener, all you're doing is coating them in wax.
Mm-hmm. That's why I don't use it. That is the wrong tab. So do you have any questions for Syndra, Farrah?
What questions did Keaton ask?
We found out she was an adventurer, or this person was an adventurer. They've been hit by the death curse, and it's powered by the soulmonger that is somewhere in Chult.
No, I don't think I have any questions.
Okay. Well, will y'all undertake this adventure for me and hopefully stop this death curse?
Sure, why not?
All right, then I'll teleport us to Port Ninzura, the only major settlement in Chult. Don't worry, I've been there a couple of times, so nothing should happen. And when we get there, I'll stay there with a friend of mine. He's one of the 7 merchant princes who rule the city. So, with that, Syndra gives us a map that is posted in the map channel on Discord. Hold on for 1 second. And I will send it to the Facebook group. And begins to cast a spell. And teleports us to Chult. Get to the arrival section. All right. We appear in a tropical city under the blazing sun. The familiar sounds of a harbor, creaking rope, slapping waves, heavy barrels rolling across cobblestones, mingle with voices shouting and cursing in an unfamiliar language filled with clicks, inhalations, and sing-songy words that make it sound almost musical. The aroma of unfamiliar spices and tropical fruit mixes with the wharf-side smells of fish, tar, and canvas. Beyond all that, Port Nanzura is an explosion of color. Buildings are painted in bright shades of blue, green, orange, and salmon pink. Their walls are adorned with murals portraying giant reptiles and mythical heroes. Every building sports baskets and clay urns of colorful flowers or is draped in leafy flowering vines. Minstrels in bright clothing adorned with feathers and shells perform on street corners. Multicolored pennants and sun awnings flutter atop the city walls. A crowd of children dressed in feathered hats and capes races past you, squealing in delightful terror as a street performer costumed as a big-toothed lizard stomps and roars behind them. The whole city seems to be bustling, sweating, laughing, swearing, and singing. If you need a place to stay, you can stay at the Thundering Lizard if you're looking for a good time, or Kaya's House of Repose if you want a good night's sleep. They're over by the Red Bazaar. I'll be at my friend's house.
So do we want a good night's sleep or a fun time?
I mean, how's everyone feeling? If y'all choose a fun time, don't worry. I'm not going to be like one of my old DMs and make you roleplay the fun time.
I mean...
Because that's how you accidentally kill a prostitute.
Or you let the paladin become a prostitute, because that happened to my last paladin.
Do you want to become a prostitute?
No,
He's
not
got the
really.
whip.
I mean, look, she didn't actually become a real prostitute. She only dressed up like one. And then proceeded to pass a performance check on a dance. So either way.
Let's make Kacie dance.
No. Let's not and say we did. Ooh, but you know what I want to do?
What do you want to do? Is this Farrah or Kacie?
Oh, well, I mean, in-game, I want to buy a pack lizard.
What the fuck is a pack lizard?
In the game, in Tomb of Annihilation, you can buy pack lizards. You know, like pack mules, but it's a lizard.
Okay.
Okay, funny story. In the last camp, like when I DM'd, we had a gnome. And guess what the gnome did? He rode a pack lizard. Think of Joanna from the Rescuers Down Under, but with a gnome. Riding on her back.
You're saying we put Osrick on the pack lizard, guns blazing.
Yes, because let me tell you, the amount of fun, I literally told these people, I was like, you cannot name her anything but Joanna. Otherwise I kill you all. And then my friend Josh proceeded as the gnome, was like, you know what sounds cool? I'm gonna ride the pack lizard into battle. And so they were fighting pirates off the shore. And Josh was on the shore.
Oh my god.
You know how he got to the pirate ship?
The pack lizard? You threw him.
The pack lizard rolled like an @20 and ran on water with the gnome riding on her back. It's like those Australian ones that have the flaps. and they walk on water? Yeah. Except with a gnome riding on her back.
Frilled
And,
lizard?
Yeah, that one.
So,
But giant.
Okay.
Yeah, it's hilarious.
Uh,
I was laughing my ass off the whole time while trying to describe this.
I put pack lizard into the search bar instead of pack lizard. Okay, so we'll go with a giant lizard. Okay. Then I guess y'all should head to the Red Bazaar.
Yes.
And no, maybe you know, buy a pack lizard. I guess it would be at the bazaar.
Absolutely.
And if I call it Brazzers, I apologize.
Braziers.
Keaton knows what I'm talking about.
I do not.
Aw, poor Keaton.
Brazzers, the website?
It's okay.
Never heard of it.
Huh. Okay then. Anyway, well, Farrah, since this is your rodeo right now, then you get to lead us around the city. Remember, we're in the harbor. Oh my god, that is a ridiculous map.
Yep.
Jesus Christ, it's like fucking Six Flags.
Like, I'm just gonna say it. The whole Tomb of Annihilation probably took place in a place smaller than Malar's throat.
Mm. Mm. Let me see. Okay, I see it at the top. Okay. Hold on. I gotta go tell Kenna to turn her music down.
Fuck's the difference between a merchant and a market?
I don't know. Oh, I'm
Don't
reading.
merchants work in markets?
So apparently the Red Bazaar is more for daily needs.
Hmm.
The cat is meowing. Okay. So everything in chapter 5. That's funny. Okay. So yeah, mounts and other animals could be found there. A rowboat weighs 100 pounds. I've learned that today.
Heavy ass rowboat. Don't make them like they used to.
So Keaton, do you ever go to the gym or anything?
Mm-mm.
Oh.
Okay, I'm back.
Okay, so I am gonna say that I think we decided we were going to the Merchant Ward instead.
Okay.
But yes, if you can find a place, the
Let me get my
shopkeeper,
book.
your book. Ooh, I can.
It's right here, so. Okay. Let me see if I can find where it has the pack lizard down. But keep going.
I'm actually looking for an NPC to be the shopkeeper.
Oh, Keaton, you know they have dinosaur races in this one?
They do.
They do.
Lizard folk.
No, I meant like actual like dinosaur races, not like race, but not like species, but like NASCAR races, but with dinosaurs.
Oh yeah, no, I definitely knew about that. They're like derbies.
Yes, that's the word I was looking for.
Look, you
It's
can't
the
just
word.
say race out of context and make me leave D&D mode like that.
I know.
That's not what I'm laughing at.
That's why you said lizard folk, and I was like, no, that's not what the other word for race. And I was like, NASCAR, but with dinosaurs.
You just gotta go vroom vroom race. I'm like, yeah, vroom vroom, crayony, go.
Well, if I said that, Olivia would have thought we were getting in the car.
Oh.
So the one shopkeeper I've found is an elderly white man.
No, we got to keep it PC. He can't be white.
Jesus, Kacie.
He thinks things should be the way they used to be.
No.
He has a hard time expressing why
No.
without getting agitated.
Nope.
Oh God, it's the agitated chamber.
Nope.
Oh, there's Hattie Nottingham with Barnabas the Beetle. A youthful and starry-eyed student of the natural world, she would love to spend more time outside of the city. Alas, someone has to watch the family store, so she and her pet beetle Barnabas are stuck here from now. You don't want me to be Art Fabernather talking about how these elves need to stay off his damn lawn?
No.
He can
What
shake his...
kind of book did you buy? Like, I bought one book one time, and let me tell you, it had a weird fix for autism.
Dude, like, so there's 4 of these Game Masters books there's one of lizards, and I forget what, or of legendary dragons, and I forget what the 4th one was.
But so far, 2 of these characters are racist. It makes me very curious about what the fuck is this author?
Mind holding on to this baby?
Eh?
Huh?
Ophelia Clink. Life has been unkind to Ophelia Clink, and she has responded in kind. A generally unpleasant woman, she's wearing or carrying everything she has in the world, and it's all for sale.
Is this an NPC
Ophelia,
or an actual
hold on.
person?
This is an NPC. Ophelia thought having a child would make begging a little easier. She's mostly right, but the child she has isn't exactly hers.
Okay. I don't know about that part.
Okay, I found it. All right, is everyone ready for this awesome roleplay?
Go for it.
You step into a shop. Inside, a diminutive man, short even for a dwarf, with bushy red hair parted down the middle and a beard to match, and a leather apron keeps getting caught under his feet, is waiting. He carries himself with the confidence of a street-savvy operator. How you doing? Iggy Rapasso's the name. Selling shit's the game. What you need, I can get you. And if I don't have it, I know someone who does.
Can you tell me where to buy a pack lizard?
A pack lizard, you say?
Yes.
I might have a couple of contacts. Are you wanting a good one, a bad one, pre-owned, new, one you don't care where it came from? Like, what are we talking here?
Would anyone buy a bad one?
Some people want them for the meat, others to fix horse races.
Fair enough.
Well, I need this one for adventuring. So I need a good one.
Okay.
Preferably not pre-owned.
Okay. First time. You want that new lizard smell, huh?
Yeah. Sure.
Alrighty. Give me a few hours. And let's see. And I'll see what we can come up with. It'll be about 400 gold. Is that okay?
Jesus. Yeah, that's fine.
Alrighty. Was there anything else you need? Need any blueprints for anybody's house or anything? Maybe.
What can you tell me about the more important people around here?
They don't like dwarves. Yeah,
Oh,
those dirty dwarves, they're good for nothing. But we got 7 merchant princes. They hang out. They rule this city. Each one are equal. They're the 7 richest people in this city, and Golden Throne. That's where they make all their decisions at.
Mm-hmm.
They got their own guards and mercenaries and all that. And I happen to have a map of the sewer that'll lead you into each one of their houses if you need it.
How much are you asking for it?
Oh, I couldn't let those go for anything than 10 platinum pieces. Anything less than 10 platinum pieces.
A piece?
Well, it's the one map.
Oh, okay. Okay, just Farrah hands him the 10.
All right. And for an extra 10, I'll keep my mouth shut and not tell anyone I sold this to you.
Okay. I mean, otherwise I'd kill you.
Oh,
Myself.
Oh, well, when you put it like that, give me a little bit to get your pack lizard.
Okay.
With that, what?
A curious question, actually. Is there any special accessories you could fit the pack lizard with?
Again, if I don't got it, I know someone who does. What kind of accessories are we talking about?
Anything magical, uncommon, not standard.
Oh,
First time pack lizard owner.
God damn it, Keaton! Now you're gonna have to make me look up like magical fucking.
As I've got all these cards in front of me.
Well, can you
As I'm looking feverishly and finding nothing.
There's a thing called Infernal Tag. That's how you bind a nightmare.
Oh. How much for that?
Well, for one of those, you'd need to bring me and sacrifice a chicken in front of me, and then I also pay me 500 gold.
Not really.
Alright, seems easy enough.
Also, I'm just going to remind you, like, we are really, really rich.
Oh yeah, I know.
Like, all this money we're spending doesn't even put a dent in the interest we're earning with Sam Schmorkel.
Look, I understand that. I'm gonna soup this motherfucking lizard out. This motherfucker's already gonna get horseshoes of speed somehow. He's not a horse, but he's gonna get horseshoes. You speedy motherfucker.
Where?
Is there anything else you'll need before I hustle off to get some of these things?
No, I guess keep your eye out for some horseshoes of speed if you can.
All right, I'll do that too. Now get out and take that dirty fucking dwarf with you, and don't bring him back next time.
Aren't you a dwarf?
How dare you suggest that, sir? My name is not Ignatius Iggy Rapasso. For nothing. Don't besmirch my good name. With that, he slams the door.
Mm-hmm.
I say the exact same thing in his exact voice outside as we're walking away, just at the door, and then I'm running off to catch up with y'all, just to fuck with them.
I haven't moved from my spot. I'm still standing at the door.
Well, he went out the back door.
Well, then I guess I'm doing it in the inside of the house. And going back to where we're standing.
Okay. So it is going to be a couple of hours before Iggy comes back. But yes, Keaton, this guy is a dwarf. He's just pretending he's not because he's hella racist against dwarves.
That looks weird.
I mean, that's the only logical reason I can think of him changing his name from Ignatius Stonebeater to Iggy Ripasso.
Farrah turns to her dwarven friend and says, whenever he gets back, he's getting a beard trim.
He's getting a what?
He's getting a beard trim.
Oh.
That shouldn't bother him too much.
Are you also going to trim his head with it?
Mm-hmm.
God. Do we need to put away the gold?
I think our lawful good paladin is probably about to rob someone after assassinating them.
Oh shit. Is there anything valuable that I can see?
Look, all I'm saying is that if he wants to be racist, he can at least beg for his life before I kill him. And if he begs hard enough, maybe I'll spare him.
We could just put a mirror in front of him and give him an identity crisis.
I'd trim his beard first, see if it bothers him.
Yeah, horseshoes speed just gives him an extra 30 feet move.
Okay. And the plan is to strap Osrick to this?
Yep. Guns blazing.
Oh, Osrick decided he was gonna use his fucking hammer mostly this adventure.
Well, then you can hammer him as just something running at per turn.
Because my light hammer has a plus 16 to hit. So But so we've got a couple hours to kill. What do we want to do? We do have a map showing how to break into the merchant prince's houses through the sewers of all places.
What would we gain from doing that, by the way?
Pissing people off.
No. If I remember right, which I probably don't. Let me see. Hold on. Trying to remember if let's see. Akina Afa deals in weapons, shields, traveling gear, rain catchers, saddles, wagons, and canoes. That's awfully specific.
Well, they each have their own little thing they deal in. Like Ethan deals with Beast.
Yeah. Okay, so it says each one. Well, they're the 7 richest people in the city. Blah blah blah. Trying to see if maybe they would have anything of value at their house that was worth stealing for us. I mean, we're already filthy rich, probably richer than they are.
Right.
Collectively. So just going to their house and stealing their gold isn't enough to entice me.
It is enough or is not enough?
Oh, it's not enough. I just want cool items. So if they have any cool items, that's what I want to know.
Wakanga Ultima has a wizard's journal.
Let's see.
Also, looking at these people, I don't think Art is an old white man. He would not last long as a merchant, working for any of these merchant princes, if he was a racist white man. But I do like how like the very first big city NPC. Oh, sorry, no, he's the third. Is fucking Republican.
Fucking Republican.
It's possible a lot of this man's anger and frustration stems not from the fact that the city changed, but the change has ultimately left him behind. Maybe he just needs a hug. Wants and needs a stiff drink and a time machine. Barring that, he'd like there to be some kind of law that would get things back the way that they were. Back then, when things were better, at a non-specific time. And if you can cure curse-induced halitosis, he'd be interested.
Interesting.
Art's biggest problem is his inability to concede that he might be complicit in his own ostracization in his breath, which is not great. Any creature within 10 feet of Art when he's upset and breathing heavily must succeed on a constitution saving throw or suffer 2 levels of exhaustion. So a few hours pass.
Wait a minute. Hold on.
Wait a
In this time, I want to do something.
What would you like to do?
So, I want to go find this Wakanga Otamu.
I mean, you have a map of his house.
Yes. But I don't want us to become wanted criminals just yet. Just in case. We have to return here.
Okay.
Because I feel like something's gonna go wrong. One of us is gonna get caught. Something. I don't know. I just have a bad feeling.
So I would suggest. God damn it. That you go to Golden Throne. Oh, okay. So you know Volvo's Guides of Monsters and
Yeah.
Mordenkainen's Tome of Foes?
Mm-hmm.
Those are no more.
Oh.
It's now Mordenkainen presents Monsters of the Multiverse.
Oh, yeah. I forgot that they did that.
Okay. It's only $30. I'll buy it on my next check.
Okay. So we're going to Golden Throne.
Golden Throne!
Golden Throne. And this is...
I don't have the map pulled up. I have the map pulled up. I'm gonna assume it's the big... Wait.
Hold on. The westernmost hill, called Temple Hill because it's home to the Temple of Savras, is completely walled off from the lower ground. A wide stone bridge crosses on arched columns from Temple Hill to Throne Hill, site of Golden Throne. Where is that at? I don't see that on the map. I don't know.
We might be going about this the wrong way.
It's somewhere on the
We're going to
western
see
hill.
Wakanga, right?
Yeah.
Isn't that who whatchamacallit is staying at? Yeah. Syndra is staying at Wakanga's.
Oh, okay.
We
Well,
can
that
just
makes
like
things easy then. We'll just go to his house then.
Okay. Alright. So y'all head to Wakanga's house. Sorry, I
Wakanga
don't know.
forever.
Huh?
So Wakanga forever.
I keep doing the whole chest beating thing. So you walk up to his house. There are gladiators, fighters all over the place, staring at you as they grip their weapons tightly. The one at the door goes, "What business do you have here?"
We're here to see Syndra.
Oh, okay then. She's on the 3rd floor, 5th bedroom of the east wing.
The 3rd floor, fifth door on the. Okay, yeah. Oh, okay, got it.
So y'all journey through this house that's filled with all sorts of arcane artifacts. Lights that don't seem to have any flame. You know what magic looks like. You've been around. Y'all get to the 3rd floor, east wing, 5th room. Back so soon? Have you already solved the problem? Syndra asks you.
Well, no. But I realized maybe we should meet some of these merchant princes before we set off. Maybe we can gain a item or two that'll help us out later on.
Well, the only ones I'm friends with is Wakanga, and I mean, I believe he's out in the garden right now practicing fireball.
Does he have any interesting items?
Oh, he sells all sorts of spells and potions.
No, I meant one that he.
I hear rumors that he has a journal that belonged to a wizard who explored the jungle about 15 years ago.
What would it take for him to be willing to give that up?
Money, a favor. You could ask politely.
I mean, is there anything that entices him? Is he a fan of women?
He's a fan of he's a fan of bird women.
Oh. Well, we just so happen to have one of those, don't we?
I noticed.
Don't we?
One who happens to be a bard.
Giving you such a fucking stink.
Hey man, bards have to seduce people.
I know they don't. They absolutely do not. The bards sing and tell tales.
Okay, look,
fuck.
in the book, it just says that he's something of a dandy who's easily seduced by smart women. That's all it says. Okay, look, just do your thing.
The smart women will just give him gold, okay?
Wait, does it actually? Oh, it really does say that.
Yes.
Holy shit! I was just pulling that stuff out of my ass. I just wanted to watch someone seduce them, and I couldn't ask Kacie to do it because that's sexist.
I mean, I was gonna do it anyways. That's why I was asking Cinder. I was like, what will it take? I was hoping you read far enough ahead. But this plan
I got thrown under the fucking bus somehow? What happened?
This plan is so much better.
God damn it.
Yeah.
Hey, there's a bard.
Look.
Yeah, the bard's sitting here thinking, we have enough gold. I don't have to fuck anybody. Look. You gotta mentally yourself. Suck a dick. To roleplay that, it's just, there's a whole lot of mental imagery going on. And I don't want it.
I'm not gonna make you, act it out.
Please don't.
All you have to do is flirt with him and kind of ruffle his feathers a little bit.
Nobody here wants to hear that.
I'm about to try an African accent.
Ruffle his feathers, Keaton.
No, ruffle your own feathers, Keaton. Look,
I'm just gonna give him gold.
The Tomb of Horrors.
He's already rich.
The Tomb of Horrors gave you big, beautiful bird breast. Use them.
This is like trying to slide $100 bill across the table to Elon Musk and be like, "Hey, this isn't gonna work." Just pop a chicken breast out, and we're all golden.
No, this is more like an attractive woman trying to slide $100 bill to Donald Trump.
Exactly.
Actually, he might take it.
And he's gonna, aggressively hit on you and offer to pay you 10 times that amount.
He's gonna be like, "Look, I have so much money. You wouldn't know what to do with it.
It's
so
huge.
much. Huge.
The most money you've ever seen." Fuck.
I've got a better idea. Just give me the...
Give you the what?
Just give me the map. I'll be in and out in a second.
We're already in the house.
Yeah, but I could just get the book and dimension wherever we need to be.
It's fine. I opened it for
wherever you guys are.
I mean, do you really think you can find what's probably hidden in a mage's house?
Did you think it was gonna be easy? No.
This is the campaign that turns boys into men, and men into gladiators, and gladiators into Swansons.
I almost killed my party with pterodactyls. 5 of them. Only 5 pterodactyls.
I think I died at an obelisk.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
All right. Look, Keaton.
I'm not fucking them.
Look, I never said you had to. Look, if you don't want to go flirt with him, I will give it a go. I'm not very good at it, but I'll give it a go. And if my tactics don't work, then you can give it a go. You're a bard,
Look.
for fuck's sake. This is supposed to be your job. And if you can't do your job, I'll give it to our dwarven lady friend and see what she can do with it.
Anyway, I started blasting.
I get that both of you are brand new to this womanhood thing, but for fuck's sake, use it wisely.
No, flirting in general has never been my strong suit. There's a reason
Then
I'm single.
why are you a bard?
Not every bard has to be a flirtatious horn dog.
I don't believe you. Didn't Chris Pine play the bard in the D&D movie?
Yes.
Yeah, and he wasn't a horny bard.
I
Was
told
he
you
not?
guys.
He
No,
played Captain Kirk, though.
he was
He
a
was Captain
family
Kirk,
friendly
but
bard.
That's...
He was a married family friendly bard.
We're stretching the bard's barriers here, and I know it's a scary time for everyone. But bards don't have to fuck.
Look,
Bards don't have to flirt.
Keaton,
Bards could just be regular people.
Hey, this is James talking to his friend Keaton. I know that stuff makes you uncomfortable, so we're not
It really
gonna
doesn't.
Oh, well then never mind. I was gonna be like not lean heavily into that role play.
I'm just not good at flirting.
Look, this dude is gonna want to be all over you, so like, just pop a titty out, and you're good.
Just pop a chicken breast out.
Yeah.
Just wear something skimpy.
But just know, if this was real life, this is where Kacie would take you aside and teach you how to seduce as a woman.
Exactly. I'd be like, look, all you gotta do is look him in the eye, give him a little smile, do a little
Touch him on the
hair flip,
shoulder.
touch him on the shoulder. Go
And then
away.
aggressively rip their belt off.
And then choke them with it until they pass out.
It got dark.
Well, did you think I slept with everyone that I locked eyes with? No, I killed a few. Just don't tell anyone.
So we know what Kacie's job is when shit hits the fan.
Exactly. I kill people. Now, which one of you is going to go flirt with him, or do I have to do it?
I'm not going to do it simply because then it'd be a very weird moment where I flirt with myself and then reciprocate.
Okay.
I'll do it.
You don't know how. Isn't that
He
what you
didn't
just
say we
told
had
me?
to do it. I could just roll.
True. You could
We don't gotta
try.
get into details.
You could try very hard, I guess.
Look, I have plans for this, so can we get to it, because I want it to be funny.
All right. Kita, go ahead. Do your give it your best shot. Go for it. Charm him with your feminine newly feminine wiles.
So the party heads downstairs. First floor, second floor, third floor. We go from the east wing to the west wing to the north wing to the north wing because spatial geometry doesn't make sense. Out into the garden where we see Wakanga Atama, a human male mage. Ah, new friends! Welcome, welcome, and what a lovely gift you've brought me, he says, gesturing towards Kita.
A gift?
Yes, this beautiful, beautiful specimen is for Wakanga, no? You have heard of my taste.
Well, this is my friend. We're just visiting. But I figured you would love to meet her.
Yes, I pay much gold for one night with her.
Oh, uh, well, she is, she's married.
Ah, so I compensate you and her husband. This is no problem. As you can see, I am one of the richest men of the city.
She's married to me.
Would
There
you
is no
like to
husband.
join? Watch.
No,
This make this a party.
no, that's okay. I let her make her own decisions. You can ask her. It's totally up to her.
Ah, you beautiful delicacy. What must I do to have you?
My
y'all hear me
beautiful
do that?
rotisserie.
Can you all hear me do that clap in the background?
All I'm
Forget
thinking
me.
of is
Go
the
ahead.
wonderful. All I was thinking of is the wonderful compliments or nicknames he could come up with. My wonderful rotisserie.
Okay.
To get with me, you'll need a wish spell.
Well,
Demanding.
aha! As you know, I deal in all manners of the arcane. I'm sure I have something around here.
Oh, right?
He claps his hands again, and a guard comes running over. Bring me a wish spell. The scroll. Keaton, just ask what we're here for.
So, Wakanga.
Yes.
My newly acquired friend, but your longtime friend, Syndra, has told me that you have in your collection a wizard's journal that you acquired some time ago. And I felt that this journal might be pertinent to our adventure of, how may I say this? Not saving Syndra, but how should I say this? Maybe can I back up? You're in my personal space. Thank you. Sorry, I have a child like all up in my personal space.
No worries.
Okay, where was I? What was I saying?
Asking about the journal.
Oh, yes. I feel that this journal might have some pertinent information for us in order to aid us in order to clear the death curse, to cure the death curse. That's what I'm looking for. To cure this death curse that afflicts our friend Syndra. Would we possibly be able to borrow it or obtain it from you? What would it cost?
Oh, you mean this journal? That is a very, very noble cause. How about tonight with all three of you?
Oh.
So when he says that, Osrick gets really offended. He pulls out a pistol. I rolled a 15 plus 6 to hit. So Osrick shot him in the face.
Oh.
Mostly because I just want some combat. Sorry.
I'm in for this.
Need a D10.
Just letting you know, I've got Jill's back.
Okay. So yeah, I shoot him in the face for 11 damage.
Since he's a wizard, he's dead now, right? That's as much HP as they could ever have.
No, because he has 40 hit points.
You don't need to tell me. It was a joke.
So we're going to need to roll initiative.
God damn it.
19.
Why are we killing the friend of the person who contracted us?
I mean, I don't trust dead people anyway.
We're
That'd
not
be a
supposed
point.
to be. We're not supposed to be murder hobos.
Well, you could just sit it out then. Me and Osrick could bust him up.
I will say this, if we don't kill him like within 3 turns, then all the guards are going to descend upon us.
No, we'll kill him, trust me.
Alright, so Kacie, you roll in, you plead in.
I am pleading with you guys to stop.
I mean, I already shot him in the face.
But there is still time. The Paladin's lawfulness.
Alright. Roll initiative, and if you roll higher than me, I will give you a chance to, like, convince me otherwise. But I also have a 19.
Jesus Christ, we're ready to kill the fuck out of this guy. Shit.
Okay, well.
Kacie, I'll give you the benefit and let you have advantage on that, because Jesus. 19, man? Give her a chance.
Well, with my initiative bonus, it is also a 19.
Okay. Then I will allow you to reason the argument.
Hold on a minute. I know you guys, girls, I know you girls are fairly new to this whole woman thing. But this is something that happens all the time. Trust me, I've been to every inn and brothel and tavern far as the eye can see. And this happens every time. Every guy who finds me mildly attractive propositions me and asks me to spend a night with them. And it does get old. But we can't shoot or kill every single person that asks us. You have to get used to it. So just because this is the first time that you guys are getting propositioned doesn't mean you can kill them.
That's like saying they can rape us for how we dress.
No. But This is not the first time. Well, it is the first time, but it's not the last time that you're going to get propositioned.
And so we're
But-
just supposed to be okay with it?
I mean, how do you think I've lived my entire life? You think that I've killed every person who's ever propositioned me?
Yes.
As much as I would have liked, no, I have not killed every person that's propositioned me. Have I broken many fingers? Yes. Have I broken many noses? Also yes. Have I kicked many men in the junk? Also yes. But have I killed any of them? Only 2. And that's because they wouldn't take no for an answer. You have not given this man a chance to say anything. You just shot him in the face. So,
Well,
let's
he
simmer
keeps-
down. Let's take a breathe. Let's take a whole collective breath real quick. And let's talk about this before we start killing people who might be important. Got it? The friend of a friend is not our enemy in this case. Okay?
This whole time, Wakanaga's just on the ground going, "Oh, feel like I got shot in the face."
Well, no shit. You did get shot in the face.
Oh. He tries to clap. He ain't got very much strength. Osrick, that was a pretty good speech. Osrick's gonna put his pistol away. Keaton, or Kidda. What are you gonna do?
I was just getting ready for anything he was about to do. So I'm just kind of just sitting there, just like looking at you and him. He's on the ground, just.
Did I just hear a dog? Anyway, Wakanga groans and he like picks himself up. For that,
Go and lay hands on him and heal him back to max.
okay, so 11 points.
Yep.
Okay. For that, the price has gone up. 2 nights with the dwarf, and then you make me offers in gold for restitution, and then we talk about the journal.
I don't think the dwarf is on. Okay. Look, I don't think the dwarf is on the table. Look, I'm going to be real honest with you here, Wakanga. My burb friend and my dwarven friend, they were, until just recently, men. We went into a tomb. Those two went into a room as men, and they came back out as women. They are still getting used to their new lives as women. They're not used to men propositioning them. They also have not been with a man ever. They, like I said, they used to be men. So this is new for them. Please pardon their behavior. But again, I don't think they're gonna sleep with you.
You mean to tell me that they have changed their gender, but it was not their choice?
Correct.
This changes many things. Many things. Give me a night, and I will see if I can change your friends back if that is their wish.
Please do.
And by give me a night, I do not mean spend the night with me. But if you want to go find pretty woman for Wakanga, Wakanga will not say no.
I can help you with that.
We can probably help you with that. Sorry, it will not be me. I'm sorry. I'm holy. But I can probably find you someone.
I had a joke about holes, but I'm not gonna make it.
I'll go there. I don't give a shit. You know, it's kind of weird that the priests don't have any holes in their robes, despite all the unholy things that they do in them. You know, it just feels like it makes more sense.
That's not the holy joke I was gonna do.
Oh no, I went far worse with it.
I was gonna make a joke about putting the holes to good use. But
I guess the priests do whenever in those confession rooms, because all those little holes at
Oh my
face
God.
They're not
face
glorious.
level. Doesn't stop the priest.
True.
All right, I need to stop with the priest jokes.
yeah. So like, I am super anti-Christian, but I did do some work for Daniel DiNardo when I was like 19, 20 years old. So not all priests are like that.
Oh no, I absolutely
not all,
know that.
Not all, but some.
But anyway, with that, Wakanga dismisses you from his site. And yeah.
Time to go find a whore.
Okay.
Let's
To
go.
the end.
God, if only we knew some shady person who has connections to like everyone.
Race
Don't we?
We know the racist dwarf.
Let's go.
So y'all get back. Ah, just in time, just in time. I have the I have your lizard.
Cool.
If you have the chicken, we can get you the infernal tack.
We're gonna hold off on that for just a moment.
Okay.
Something else came up, so we'll just have to hold off on that for a little bit. Later on, though, we'll reconsider.
I did go through some trouble getting it prepared, but okay. You're needing help with something? What's up? I know people.
Well, where can we acquire Ladies of the Night? Where
For
we
how
don't
long?
for the whole night, we don't want to go to their place of business. We want one that's like a rental, like they come to you.
We want to buy a lady for the night.
Not for us, it's for someone else.
For a friend.
Well, I mean, I know some, but you know, I like to keep an eye on my friends who do that. So I need to know like where they're going and like
To a villa.
Which villa?
One of the expensive ones.
Okay, so I think I'm getting your drift. Does this one have a preference? Like, do you need a half elven? Do you need an orc?
Do you have one with feathers?
Like the ones that wear their hair in the air, or feathers
No,
like your friend here?
Like this one right here. Yeah.
Yeah, but it'd probably be cheaper just to use your friend.
No, there's special circumstances that prevent that. And anyways,
I'm a chick with the dick.
Anyways.
No judgment. Thank you for leaving the dwarf outside this time. But
speaking of which,
one with feathers and going to a rich place. Yeah, I've got one that's been to Wakangas a couple of times. Yeah. I could set you up for that, and she enjoys it, so it won't even be that expensive.
Great. Can you do that like right now?
Yeah, let me just send this crow off with a little note to her. No offense, my fine feathered friend.
You send a bird to get a bird?
Well, it's not like we have some sort of communication device where I can write out a message and it be instantaneously delivered.
Well, I mean, not in this world. Anyways,
You
right.
think
Okay.
it's not fucked up that humans ride horses when there's centaurs around?
Have you
Right.
seen a centaur ride a horse? That's still gives me
That's a
nightmares.
time.
Anyway, right in the note, blah blah blah. You are okay with a red feathered one, right?
I don't think there was a preference in her feathers color.
Oh, okay. This
Plumage.
one likes Wakanga. I don't know
Good.
why. So,
Good. Well,
all
he
right.
sure likes them.
Oh yeah, yeah. And at least this one, he'll know that he can't do any extracurriculars with. So,
Okay. I don't want to know.
well, one time he said, "I can show you where the nugget comes from."
Oh.
Nope. No.
And yeah, so he sends off his note, and yeah, I mean that one's easy. He's gonna tip her really well, so just 100 gold pieces for making the connection, and we're good.
Okay. Got it. Farrah hands him the 10 gold. Or 100 gold. Yeah.
Thank you so much, and your pack lizard, it's right out back. It's got some
Right.
normal tack. It's got some saddlebags. And since you're a good customer, those saddlebags are actually bags of holding. So, it won't
Awesome.
be weighed down.
Okay,
Iggy takes care of his good customers.
Right. How much do I owe you?
Well, you paid me already, remember?
Oh, right. Well, I paid you for the map.
Well, no, you paid me for the pack lizard. Otherwise, I wouldn't have got you one.
Oh, right. Right. I forgot. Right. Anyways, okay, let me go tell my dwarf friend out front.
It spits on the floor.
Uh-huh. Kita, can you go tell Osrick real quick that our pack lizard is out back?
Yeah, sure, no problem. I walk out and I start telling Osrick, and I guess we start heading towards the back from the outside.
While you guys are outside, I am inside with our fine merchant friend. So what is your problem with dwarfs if you are a dwarf yourself?
Whoa. I may be short, but that does not mean I'm a dwarf.
So then you wouldn't mind if I cut your beard for you?
Well, hey. This took a while. It's very important to me. I couldn't possibly.
I unsheath my dagger.
Whoa.
Grab his beard.
Yeah. Okay. I'm a fucking dwarf. I'm a dwarf. Okay? Leave the beard alone. It's all I got left.
So then why treat others of your race the way you do? My friend did nothing to you, and yet you treat him with such disrespect.
Because they treated me with disrespect first.
So then why do you think it's okay to treat him with disrespect, your own kind?
Just because I lost my penis in a mining accident didn't mean I was any less than a dwarf, and I didn't deserve their laughter.
My dwarf friend is a woman right now. He used to be a man.
Who do you think made the most fun of me? Women. What good is a dwarf man who can't have little dwarf kids?
Why does everyone want kids?
It's
Anyways,
not so much we want it as in, like there's no companionship because no one's going to marry you because you can't produce offspring.
I lost my offspring and my husband. And you still see me carrying on.
Well, I
Don't
honestly
you?
didn't
I'm
know
here,
that
aren't
about
I?
you. I'm very sorry about that.
So if I can do it, you can do it without being bitter.
I can try. Would you like to buy a new offspring? I know a person.
No, that's okay. Thank you, though.
Okay. Well,
It's
if
a
you change
very
your mind,
appreciative
I know
gesture. All right.
well, a lady actually.
Okay.
She doesn't have them. She just I don't know where she gets them from.
I would look into that with the local authorities.
Yeah, me and the authorities. If I talked to him, I would lose a lot of my connections. So.
Okay. Well, then I will look into it later. If you just write down the pertinent information. Got it?
Oh my God. Okay.
Or you lose the beard.
Okay.
Thank you. Now, I let go of his beard. I sheath my dagger. And if you disrespect my dwarven friend again, we will have this conversation again, but next time it ends with your beard on the floor.
Okay, I'll leave the dwarf lady alone.
Next time, it'll probably be a dwarf man.
Changing things up on me.
You know
At least
what?
I'm not like that Art who just wants things to go back to the way they were. Anyway, here's the name of the lady.
Got it, thanks.
Okay, you ready for it?
Yeah.
Ophelia Clink.
Okay.
Page 52. That's from the NPC guide, by the way.
Okay.
So.
All right. So now that I'm done torturing him, I go outside with my friends.
That wasn't even torture. Do I need to teach you
Yeah.
how to actually torture people?
I know how to waterboard people.
Waterboarding is so last year.
Yes, well, it's fun to watch people drowned, but not drowned at the same time.
You know, we waterboarded someone for an airsoft video. And
I love
I
it.
got a little too into it, and we actually waterboarded him instead of just
What do you?
simulating waterboarding.
Oh, well, if you're not actually waterboarding them, what are you doing? Being pussies.
It was a
Yeah.
production.
So you gotta actually waterboard them. Teach them a lesson. Tell them, look, you can't just pretend it's a waterboard. You have to commit.
If you're really needing to torture someone for information, start slicing off bits of skin on the inner thigh.
Well,
Everyone,
I just break fingers and put bamboo skewers under their fingernails with a hammer.
That Casino Royale
oh,
where one was like tied down to the chair and they were like hitting his groins with like what was it, like a stick with two balls on it?
no, it was a knotted rope. So that's more torture for the sake of torture and not torture for information.
It'll get someone to talk.
Well, sometimes the pain will overload everything and cause them to pass out. When you want to torture someone for information, it's not about causing pain. It's about the fear of the pain you're going to cause. That's like when you set out your knife set and everything, you take like 5 to 10 minutes to like inspect everything and you want them to see you inspecting everything because then it puts them in the right mindset. I'm going to have to bleep out quite a bit of this video.
It'd be like that. They can't know my secrets.
Anyway, so Osrick is looking at this lizard. I keep calling it a pack wizard.
I mean, we can name it Wizard.
You're a lizard wizard.
It's now Wizard the Lizard.
No, what if it's you're a lizard, Larry?
We're gonna name him the Pinball Wizard.
All right. So Osrick looks at Farrah and is like, "You really want me to ride this thing?"
Yeah. I mean, if you want, you don't have to, but I figured it'd be fun.
I mean, I'll try anything. Well, not anything, but I'll try this one once.
Cool. Oh, and next time we see this guy, he won't give you any problems for being a dwarf.
Oh, that's so nice of him.
What do you mean? It's so nice of me. I just intimidated the shit out of him.
Oh, okay.
I threatened to cut his beard off. Apparently, he actually cares about it.
Well, all dwarfs care about their beards.
Well, he claimed he wasn't a dwarf. So then I made him admit that he was by telling him that I would cut his beard off. I grabbed him by it and held my dagger to it and said I would cut it off, and apparently that scared the shit out of him.
I mean, that would scare the shit out of me too.
Well, all right then, point proven.
Yeah.
So there you go.
What does she get to cause violence near and we do?
I mean, you could if you wanted to, but I did this for a good cause, not just because some guy propositioned me. I did it because he was being racist.
To be fair, he propositioned all of us and treated us like pieces of meat.
Yes, but we need something important from him.
So we take it off his dead body.
And then get murdered by a bunch of guards?
Yeah, we can take
and
him.
Then the whole city knows that we're wanted criminals?
And then we cure everything, and then we're heroes.
Exactly.
Forgiven.
Yeah.
I see that as an absolute win.
Except there's about a million other steps in between killing
Oh,
all the
what
guards.
should we do with the people who just got rid of all this death curse? Oh, maybe we should put them in jail. Why? They killed a dude. Seems like a small price
the
to
merchant
pay.
Prince Wakanga and all of his guards, stole his wizard's journal.
To be fair, if we had Sam Schmorkel bring all of our money here, Wakanga might not even be rich enough to be one of the princes. We'd take the 3 top slots.
I mean, yeah, but look, all I'm saying is that you guys are too quick to the draw.
Fine.
But my violence is very
Which one, though?
thoughtful and planned out.
Speaking of Wakanga and his taste, the other merchant princes probably also have, taste for prostitutes. We should invest in a brothel when this is all over.
This wouldn't be the first time a paladin of mine has ran a brothel.
Passive we don't even have to run it. I'm sure Sam or Iggy or one of our contacts can provide us with someone reputable. Passive income. That's what it's all about.
Okay, look. Let me rephrase that. This is not the first time a paladin of mine would own a brothel.
Gotcha.
Because in the last campaign, me and the engineer owned a brothel. But it was like a bisexual brothel, so we had men and women whores.
They don't like whores. They don't like the word whores. They like working people.
Okay, working people. People of the night. Prostitutes with an X. I don't know.
All working people are Batman. Or people of the night.
Wait, did you just say the word Batman?
Yeah.
Okay. So, should we go get a room for the night? Or are we just crashing at Wakanga's?
You know what? I think we should probably get a room.
Okay.
Not really interested in hearing extracurricular activities with another bird person.
Oh yeah, the squawking would probably get loud, huh?
No offense, Kita. Or full
No,
offense.
no. Osrick's got a point. We get notoriously loud.
That's awkward. Okay. Moving on. Let's go get a room.
All right. That was in Market Ward, right? Yes. So we have two choices. A good time or a good sleep.
Good sleep.
Okay.
At this
For me.
point, Farrah does not want a good time.
Okay. So Kaya's House of Repose. And each room is going to cost us a staggering 1 gold piece.
Okay.
But
Fuck, that's gonna make us go broke.
Wow.
what are we gonna do with the lizard?
We are gonna find a dinosaur stable, lizard stable, reptile
Stable.
house of reptiles.
Oh, I mean, probably not the Coliseum then, huh?
Yeah, definitely not that. Larry the Wizard Lizard wouldn't be seen the next day.
Oh, then we need to go to the Teriyaki Anchorage. Which that's not how you say it, but it has the
I was fixing to say he's gonna be teriyaki.
It's Tiriki, Tiyryki.
Oh yeah, the Anchorage.
Yeah. Because they have dinosaur pins.
Cool.
Also, I am exhausted and I have to get up in like less than 6 hours. So, I know this was a super short session, but how do we feel about calling it a night?
I am okay with it. I need to start being quiet as I play.
You have to start being quiet?
Mm-hmm.
Why? You are a grown man who pays an equal amount of rent. I'm just fucking with you, Keaton. If you need to be quiet, like, I don't judge. As long as it was mutually agreed upon. Nobody pushes my friend around. Except for Kacie.
I put it in the chat of why. So I did.
Yeah, you put that with the one with Yumi and Ariel. Same chat.
I know.
Oh, okay. Keaton, I swear.
Also, in other news, I've decided to spend about $55,000 on my master's degree.
That's expensive. It's also about how much I am in student debt.
Georgetown. You know, if I ever want to go work for the government again. Anyway, I guess I'll see you guys next week.
Speak to you guys tomorrow, I think.
Well, I mean, like,
after that Mando episode, I think there will be conversation.
Oh my god, yes. Like, I'm sorry for blowing the chat up sometimes, but like, I don't have meetings like y'all do. So.
I don't either. So I get a meeting. Kacie has all the meetings. I get like 3 or 4 a week.
Gotcha.
Sometimes I have 3 or 4 a day. Like on Thursdays and Fridays.
On bad months, I have 3 or 4 every 2 months.
I miss those.
Yeah, but I bet you don't miss that $14 an hour paycheck.
No, I do not.
Oh. But all right, guys. I'll see y'all in the morning. I will be posting like as soon as I watch the episode, and if Caden wakes up at 3 a.m., I'm watching it at 3 a.m.
Well, I am. Let's see. What meetings do I have tomorrow?
We already know you wake up at 8:20 in the morning.
Yep, of course I do. Let's see, what's tomorrow? Tomorrow is the 20th? No, tomorrow's the 19th. I have a 9:30 and a 10. Fucking. Okay.
So it looks like you need to wake up at 7 and watch it.
So as soon as those 2 are over, I'll block off 12 to 1 and put myself on Do Not Disturb and watch Mando.
Oh, it's only 38 minutes long.
I wish I would be consistent.
Yeah, I usually get it done while I'm doing the daily plans, or when I would do the daily plans in the morning, and then hop over to action. It's a good time. Alright. Y'all have a good night.
All right, guys. See y'all later.
Bye.
Bye.